and welcome back to Beauty and the Broken. My name is Heather, and the purpose of this channel is to seek or create beauty, sometimes out of a complete mess. So today I have a pumpkin, and I am participating in Tracy Reed's Acrylic Pouring with Friends monthly challenge. And the challenge was to use a pumpkin and to use red, yellow, orange, and green. And I could use black or white if I wanted, but I just decided to use those four colors that are required. And I am using the GC Quill acrylic paints, and so we'll put those on the screen like I did in the last one. Trying to shorten the videos a little bit because apparently I talk too much. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me just show you. So I have red, and I have orange, and yellow, and I don't even, and green. Hopefully you saw those. If not, you'll see them in the description, but let me just show you here. I left them purposely thick. They form a mound and then the mound disappears, but it does form a mound. They are thicker, on the thicker side today, and I did that on purpose. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to start with the green, and then I may pour a little bit of green in maybe to make some shadows. So let's just go ahead and get started. I definitely want my stem green, so that's where I'm going to start. Maybe I made it too thick to get started. It's not pouring as fast as I want it. So yes, I've definitely made it too thick. So I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to go grab some water because, of course, I don't have any nearby. Okay, I'm back, and I have added water to all of the colors, and so now I'm going to try again. The consistency is a little more fluid this time, not as much of a mound. So as you can see, while I was adding the water, we did get a little bit of drippage, but not as much as I wanted. So I'm gonna hold that stick and then pour around. There we go. That's moving a little bit better. So I want to reserve a little bit of that because I think I might want to use my green as more of a shadow. And I was originally going to do the typical order of rainbows and do red, orange, yellow, but I'm thinking that my red and my orange are very similar. This one's definitively more red and this is definitively more orange, but they are close. So I'm going to put the red and then the yellow and then the orange. And then I'm thinking about doing green. And you can see I have a canvas underneath here. And oh, let me interrupt. I'm going to keep the stem green. So I'm going to pour on the outside of the pumpkin to get it to go down the sides, but keep that green. Okay. And now the yellow. And I have the canvas underneath to catch the drips so that I can do a 2-for-1. And we'll get a, we'll try to get a painting out of this as well. Okay, now add a little bit more of the green. They're all going down the grooves in the pumpkin, so I am going to have to try and make sure that get a little bit more . Okay. Let's see. Let's go with some more red. No, let's go with some more yellow. Let's go with yellow this time. I bumped my own Okay. Now let's put the other glove on. I can always touch up the stem if I want to later, but I want to make sure that this is covering. So I'm tilting it a little bit. Oh, I got a lot of red. No, it still wants to go down. Oh, there we go. Over here, we have a little bit there. I think I'm going to purposefully try to get some of those other parts. Let me look on the other side there. Now I wonder if I pick it up and then let it drip. Let's go with the orange. See if we can get more of it dripping. There, let's see. See what we get there. Making quite the pattern on my canvas below. I think I'm going to also do something similar with the green here. Let me just touch on some of the places that have not. Okay, I have very little green left. All right. Okay. Now, whoop, there's a lot. Maybe I should have used a bigger canvas. Already dripping off. And then some more orange. I think now that it's covered, I actually like the drips in the grooves. Now let's go with the red. Let's encourage, I see a couple spots here. Encourage it to flow into the spaces that have not been covered yet. Need a drop there. What else do we have? Just going around. Any spots over here? If you are seeing my hair, I apologize. Okay. Trying to decide what I want to do, because now it just kind of, we don't have a whole lot of pattern. So let's just do one more pass of each color. Let that drip. Okay, it's not dripping over here. Let's give it a little more incentive. Okay. Start over here. We're running low in the cup. I seem to have the most red left. Let's just go with that. Okay. Not a whole lot of evidence of green left, but that's okay with me. I will touch up, in fact, no, I'm gonna move it first and then I'll touch up so I'm moving it, I don't know, can we see? Yes. All right, so I'm gonna move it over here, take it off the canvas and let it drip down there. And then I'm gonna take the green stick and just touch up the top, because I like the stem green. Make sure the other side looks covered. All right, so I'm gonna leave that to drip. Put that there. Now, what to do with this? I do have some paints left over, so we can, I like the pattern that it made. Let's go to this corner. And come back to the center. Maybe go all the way to this corner. Go up. And come down. I purposely did not go back to center because I kind of wanted to distort that a little bit. All right, so let's put it down. Okay, let's get some of, make sure the corners are totally covered. I'm gonna take some of that that's dripping off and cover that corner. I'm pushing the cup in, the support in. Just double checking that everything has paint on it, and we need a little bit more paint back here. Grab some of that. There we go. Now, this looks a little muddy, a lot of muddy. It's a lot of muddy. So I'm gonna pick it up, and there might still be a lot of paint on here too. So, yep, that's moving really fast. You don't wanna leave a lot of paint on your canvas. And I got a lot of the muddy part off. Okay, you know, let's move it this way a little bit. Distort those lines a bit. Come back. I think I'm muddying it more. You know what? I'm liking this side more. Let's just take it off. It has to come off anyway, right? And let's go up. is that looking like? Let's get that big chunk of red and move it back. It's moving much more slowly now. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. I'm liking it much better. Let's pick this up. It's all slippery now. Okay. Well, I'm not sure I succeeded in making this video any shorter than the other ones. Okay, so here we have it. I have a pumpkin with red, orange, yellow, and green dripping off of it. And I have a painting on the canvas with my drips. So I will be back with how these dry. See you in a minute. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Beauty Reveal. Well, like I said in the video, in the creation part of the video, this was going to be a twofer. So here is how the pumpkin came out. And I'm really kind of happy with that. Just turn it around so that you can see all sides of it. It's a little more green in some places than others. But, so, and I think the red and the orange kind of compete a little bit, but you can see the difference here because as I knock it over, there's the orange and there's the red. But they're both there, and then the yellow and the green. I do like how the green kind of came down in the indentations there. And then what I did was I actually, let's see if I can do this. I actually touched up with the popsicle stick. I just touched up the, oh, it looks, I missed a spot. Oh, well. And then that's how the top came out. So there you go. There is a pumpkin with red, orange, yellow, and green on it. Very cool. So now over to here, and again, I mentioned a twofer, but I had some extra paint. So it's actually a threefer. So there are the two little paintings that I got. Obviously, I think it's pretty obvious anyway, which one has the green in it and which one does not. Because the green, I mixed up a little less of that. So this is the one that the pumpkin rested on. And you can see the green in there. And it looks cool. It provides some contrast and provides some depth. But it also makes it darker. If you look over here at this one has the red, the orange, and the yellow in it. And it is much brighter. But I think that reminds me more of like fire or lava. I know lava really doesn't have much yellow in it, but that's what I was thinking of when I saw that one. I don't know. I think they would both make maybe some good backgrounds. I was thinking that maybe it might look interesting to put a tree here, but I'm not sure just yet. But I do like them both. I think this one would be my favorite of the two because I like the brightness of that one. See if I can speak. All right, y'all. So there are the three creations with the red, orange, yellow, and green paints. So I remind you to check out my Ko-fi shop. Link is in the description. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so that we can, work on that algorithm thing and get into more people's feeds. And then last thing I remind you is to seek beauty because it's always there if you look for it. Bye.